Michael Marks held his kickoff fundraiser today, June 14, 2009, and it was held at the Medford Elks, which is located on Washington Street in Medford. And there was over 100 people there, and believe me, everybody had a good time. It was catered by the Reader's Choice Award-winning restaurant Maze Cafe, located right in South Medford. Check it out sometime.
Mixture next year, right? Next turn.
You have a card?
I can let man use it at some point.
He served 3 terms on the school committee and starting his fourth term on the council. Fifth term on the council.
Now you're really fighting.
But I think more than anything, I think Michael's record speaks for himself. I think he does his homework and he knows what he's doing, and you know, we're hoping that he'll be elected again. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Michael to everyone.
Thank you, Bill. Thanks for getting my name right. First, let me take a minute to thank everyone for coming out today. I know there's a lot of other things you could be doing, and to show up at my event, to support me in my candidacy for re-election, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. I just would like to recognize at this point, if I could, because if I don't do it at the beginning, I'm going to forget at the end. I have my lovely family here today. My wife, Lisa. And we have my 3 little ones running around, which are no longer little ones. Gianna, Evan, and Olivia. And my son, Evan, said, the only way I'll come, Dad, is if I get to sit at the table with the mayor. Look who's at the head of the table. Indeed, he's holding court. Also would like to recognize my mother Phyllis, who many of you probably saw out front. And we have a special day today. We have some other elected officials that showed up today. We just recently had a student council election at St. Joseph's. And we have a number of newly elected officials at St. Joseph's here. And when I mention your name, if you could just raise your hand, because I think getting involved in the political process, no matter what level it is a big accomplishment, and it takes a lot of work and effort. So today we have here, you might hear some familiar names. We have Mark Casiano. We have Gianna Marks. We have Nina Sarabian. We have Dan Casiano. We have Olivia Marks.
She's right there.
And Claire Doncaster. You know, when when my children decided to run for student council, they all came home, and Gianna said, "I'm running, Dad." Olivia said, "I'm running." And I turned to my son, Evan, and I said, "Evan, are you planning on running?" He said, "Dad, Olivia and I are in the same grade. If we run together, we'll split the vote, and we won't get elected." And I turned to it, and I said, "Are you available for next campaign for me?" I think I found a new campaign, man. Watch out, Bill. I just would also like to say, in closing, that we have Mayor McGlynn here today, and I'm very thankful that the mayor's here today. And you know, it's easy to lead when money's flowing in all angles, from the state government, from the city coffers, and times are good. When times get difficult, like we're experiencing now, this is probably one of the worst years in history that this community is facing. Millions of dollars in local aid cuts. I feel comfortable having Mayor McGlynn at the helm, someone who knows the system, knows how to provide the city services, knows how to make the cuts, and also provide the same city services that we've grown accustomed to. So I personally would like to thank Mayor McGlynn for his help and dedication on behalf of the So again, thank you very much for coming out today. I need your support coming in November. Don't take anything for granted. Set the date aside. Make sure you get out and vote, whether it's for me or someone else. It's very important. You know, when we have a 20 to 25% voter turnout in local city elections, I think it shows you that people have become complacent. They might be happy with city government. That's a reason why, and that's great if that's the case. But I think it could be the flip side, that people say, "Nah, it's the same old, same old." And you know, unless you get involved, unless you get out and vote, unless you decide, like some of the new candidates, to run for public office, then the only fault is those who don't get actively involved.